Hello, my loves. Are you living a life of bother? Are you going through your days worrying about the future, thinking about the past, filled with anxiety, depression, no motivation to do anything because you are not living in the present moment? I spent my first 5 decades feeling that way. I literally was anxious, depressed. I had suicidal ideation. I didn't understand my point here on this earth. I tried so hard to make good choices, and it felt like everything just always seemed to go wrong. And then I found my faith in God. And when I tell you that my faith in God is so pure and so clean, it's because I never had faith before. It's because I've never gone to church. I've never had indoctrination. I just have pure faith in this idea, this belief that God is watching over us and knows exactly what we need when we need it, and that his timing is divine. And so this has allowed me to live a life of presence, unbotheredness. I like to say, I like to go through my days feeling unbothered, kind of like Winnie the Pooh. I mean, that doesn't mean every day I'm unbothered. There are certainly days where things happen unexpectedly and I have to recalibrate myself. I have to align with my faith again. I have to get back into my flow state. But for the most part, I don't have fear because I understand that living in the present moment is all that we have. And so I suggest that you try to start to live in the moment. Start live in the presence. Start to be grateful for everything in front of you, whether it be a tiny little beautiful moth like I saw on my walk today, whether it be a friendly neighbor, whether it be someone who, gives you a compliment or you haven't seen in a long time and it's a catch up, the beautiful sun, the flowers, the fruit. There's so much to be grateful for. And yet, I think we live in a society where they have trained us to be worried because when we're worried, we don't make good choices. When we're worried and bothered, we are easier to control. So, my suggestion is take your control back and understand that everything's going to be okay. Nothing is that serious. If you're not well, then change your health. If financially you're not doing well, then understand that most of us are feeling that same way these days because the government has made it almost impossible for people to live a life without having to work overtime and, put themselves into an early grave from working so hard. So take back your life one moment at a time. Start to enjoy the little things. Start to talk to God again. Have faith and watch as things change. They surely will. And when you live in the present moment, things just seem to get a little bit easier. So, no fear, just flow. Like and subscribe.